So in our series, you're going to show us a technique for making chocolate curls,
Right.
which you need one of these.
A marble slab.
Okay. I'll go to my quarry and pick one up.
You can. Or you could go to Williams-Sonoma, you know, any good quality local kitchen store, kitchen conservatory in the city, and get a more moderate sized one. You don't need anything as massive as this.
You just stick it in the freezer.
Freezer or refrigerator.
Okay.
Refrigerator is actually better. It's
Okay.
not quite as cold, but there's so many variables. If your kitchen's really hot, this is going to be harder to do. Better to make these sort of things on days with as little humidity as possible. I've melted white chocolate.
Okay.
Because the dessert, again, that we were displaying was with white chocolate curls, but same ratios would work with bittersweet chocolate. For every pound of chocolate, you'd put a 1/4 cup of plain vegetable oil, completely unflavored.
And so that's how we get this texture.
That's how we get this.
Okay.
Now, I don't know if you can see on camera, it's very glossy now. It'll start taking on a matte, a dull finish.
Yeah, I can see
And that's
that.
because the temperature's changing. Now, part of what I'm trying to do is get it a consistent thinness and also to get it to the right temperature. Tool like this, go to a hardware
That's a
store.
speckling
It is.
thing.
It is.
All right.
And whoop, it's got to be exactly right for it to work, and we're a little warm still.
That's good for everybody to see, though.
It
that
is.
It's not
this
quite
is a
right.
complicated technique. So we're going to let it sit for a little longer.
Okay.
So I'm literally pushing it, coaxing it off the top. But this takes a lot of practice.
Can
And
I
you
try?
Try it, right?
So you just kind of go along the top.
And yes, along the top and push, you got it. And this is the exercise in frustration for a lot of people.
Or
But
focus.
yeah, which is great.
Sometimes it feels good to like just totally focus.
Pretty good,
There you go.
pretty good.
Awesome. Thank you,
Yay.
Tim.
Now I'm going to show you another method. If you have a nice big chunk of chocolate, in this
Okay.
case it's a good quality French white chocolate, and a good vegetable peeler.
Tim, that's so much easier.
So much easier.
You don't get the exact same texture,
don't.
though.
No, you don't.
Because you have some ridging. It doesn't
Exactly.
have that smooth, kind of almost like butter.
Exactly.
That looks like a butter
because
curl.
this
and
is closer to tempering, whereas this is just the chocolate as it is. So, and it will flake, but there's nothing wrong with this. I find that you do anything in profusion and it looks beautiful. The irregularities are lost because there's so many of them,
Yeah.
you know? So why struggle? So that's just a normal, good vegetable peeler.
Yeah.
A bigger blade if you want, and you will get bigger curls.
Very cool.
And then just turn it and rotate. So the edges, you know, if you want thinner, obviously the more surface area you have, the larger the curls will be. Important to have a good vegetable peeler with a
Yes, be
sharp
nice and
blade.
sharp.
And keep your fingers free.
And the tip to take away from this one is anything in profusion,
Exactly.
and then it looks good.
Well, I think the eye plays tricks, and you can easily disguise flaws. I'm very good at that.